But quick enough, you can get back into this, but dupree's position looks very strong to try and deal with Nico's threat. He'll go forward, he lands that dink on dupreeh. Symphais has him covered on the other side. And Monesi now just running into this. Time is certainly ticking for the youngster here. He's not getting that chance. Great discipline from dupreeh. The veteran hides around the corner. And Monesi had to hit the headshot, and he lands it right between the eyes. Back to the defuse here from Monesi, and he's going to hold it. He's going to hold it all the way. And that is a ridiculous shot, and just enough time for Monesi.
For the fights, the rotation's through though. 3 bodies here for the CT side already. Nico brought low, a bullet to his face. Spinks finished off nicely. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic exchange, and Monesi P250 arrives. He massacres all 3 towards CT, and the round, it falls in favor of G2.
Great response with the Xbox player for that ZywOo opener, but then G2 surge up long. The P250s didn't look like they were going to get the job done for a moment. Now it's just Mezzi, the Brit, the last man standing, a 1-on-4, and Monesi shuts the door. Dear. That is exactly what you want to see. Monesi unleashing the fury. Right? Him, when we first saw him coming through, obviously he was in the academy rosters, but he was all known for the pugs and on Mirage running every. He plays tier 1 CS. People know how to use utility right now. He's definitely acclimatized with that, but the aim's gone nowhere. We have 2 of the absolute best CS2 players in the world in the server right now, and the third was playing the game just before this one. You got yourself Monesi, clear it with 3.
It's Monesi, and he is jiggling into 3. Monesi will take him down. So yeah, a 2-man advantage. Monesi's got the opportunity to lock down A as further. ZywOo and Mezzi heading in his direction.
Problem is, with the information that Apex just got, his players weren't in a position to capitalize on it. They weren't in main yet. So sure, he saw it. That was a chance.
Not converted this time. Monesi good for it. That's his 2nd kill of the round. Can't quite tame the spray. So 3 in the round from Monesi, and it leads to G2 finding their 2nd. Nexus got some.
Nexus got it. Okay. All right, well, at least they found it. Monesi was scrambling for that. Should be dropped across. As we discussed, still plenty of cash money for Vitality to reinvest with.
Smoke towards the coffins is going to land as well. Next, are trying to activate a lurk, but Cadian was still posted. Naf's going to be Molotov'd out of position. It didn't even land. It does force him wide regardless. Monesi will trade. Plans Fountain. Into a 2v2. Hunter doesn't seem prepared for the speed by which Skulls is clearing this, and he will find an important frag to put it all onto Monesi. Has he got a clutch in him? Heads forward. Cadian and Skulls, so long as there's a trade. It's Monesi, baby, for 3. G2, they needed that. It's a little gift towards the tail end of this half. And for Liquid, yeah, they're going to feel like they probably should have had that one considering how it started.
Yeah, the fact that Yakinda goes overlooked, it's so interesting though, because he waits for multiple kills, but they kind of just run past the line of sight, and he's left in this very awkward situation. But a great little finish from Monesi. Not going to let them retake this time round.
This bitch a mile. Naf, 100 miles an hour, straight into a fully flash Nexer. They've got to clear him. Twist does. This pace change, it's getting under the skin. Oh, and it's only Monesi that can save them. He does manage to find the 3 of them. The Tech-9 perfectly suited. A quick scope to the face. Monesi sends Team Liquid back to spawn. Head in hand. You can't get past the kid. And now 2 away from Nuke. Perfect sidearm for him. The CT with the Tech-9. That's why you pick it up.
That was insane. The pace at which those fights were coming, 2 of his teammates fall on the feet immediately. The Tech-9 comes out, he's just peppering them. Able to get the all back out for the 4th, locks down the site. Is what he was saying there is Monesi.
Some AWP-on-AWP crime. Takes down Torji.
Well, A is a bit of a gaping void right now. It is just Hunter, and if he gets dealt with, he's playing behind the toolbox on site in transition, could get caught from exertion, so he's playing some tricky games. He's the one that gets removed. Great timing from Hunter.
It's a big frag to post.
Huge frag.
Yeah, like goes from like Monesi's opening being a step in the right direction, but Hunter's is a leap. Looking to take control of this game here, G2, with a, less than idyllic bye.
Look at all the nades they have left. This is so tough for Mouse to break into. The only way they do this is if there's a bit of a miscommunication. Monesi will have to be flashed off the line or miss. And how often do we say Monesi misses?
I don't think I've ever said that.
Break the smoke and go.
Oh, they're coming, and so is Monesi. Look at this, Monesi racks!
But Monesi, he's not awake.
He is now. Hits a fantastic flick onto the jump spot of Torji. A 2 versus 2 emerges from the chaos. Trying to resuscitate hope, and this shot from Monesi, unable to find him on the swing through. Xertion finds the bomb with 35, and that's the duel. Stewie gave it a go. Monesi will pick it up. Brolin, though, with that opening, now he has to find the closer. And he's walking straight into the AWP. G2 are starting to believe as 12 on the board.
Oh, and the gulp as well. The money just isn't there for Mouse to get a tidy looking buy. There's no timeout to have a discussion. We are talking, what, 6 of the last 7 rounds of play. We have a massive Stewie 3K. Now we have Monesi doing the same. You said if he wakes up in the second half, well, he's been dormant until this moment right now. Monesi lighting it up, and it couldn't be better duels for the AWP. That's exactly what the doctor...
Into the open, but he's found one spot of safety, one sanctuary spot. Will it work out for Carrigan, because they do not check for him? They thought it's clear, but Carrigan gets away with a double, and now he's going for all 3. He can't stop Monesi. Monesi now switches out to the AK-47. Discards his weapon of choice, but time is of the essence. He's now gone for the fake into the headshot. He needs a kill right now. Oh! Monesi with the last second. That's all he had in the pistol. Oh my God, it's just incredible. The switch to the AK, back to the kill right at the end again. In the group stage, he had that 1 bullet headshot. In the playoffs, he gets the 1 second clutch. This guy is a master of time.
Frozen is probably just assuming he's committed to the plant, because why wouldn't you with only 4 seconds left? He's taking his time, knowing he'll have the jump, but that is a wonderful find from Monesi. And Carrigan's going to have to be really stoic, because he had a hell of a round, a hell of a job defending that A-bomb.
Deagle, and he's keeping them distracted. He's keeping them pinned. And FaZe now move in together. Brokey even gets away, and it's going to pull Nexa into Robs. The Tech-9 waiting. And FaZe are about to pull off a round with pistols alone. Monesi just comes right back in it again. And it's just Brokey on the other side. Monesi, he is so hard to go up against him once again. He could pull off a ridiculous clutch to push G2 into that 3-0 territory, and oh my goodness, why not? Monesi with another one, another clutch versus FaZe.
Toying with them. 1v3, an awkward 1v3 for Monesi.
Yeah, it looked like FaZe have found the position to get the round win, and then Monesi somehow is able to double up so quickly in this position, just enough damage to catch Frozen before he gets around the back of that cylinder, and then Monesi sinks that final kill. This kid is so clutch.
But there's 4 loss
for FaZe early on, and they're going to gather up ramp with 3. Monesi's lying away though. And he looks to strike right to the chest of Carrigan. Second shot is so damn fast from Monesi, and he is just so clinical today. Third shot won't land, but the damage has been felt, and FaZe have lost too much of that initial pack.
Yeah, and even though they've gotten so much space everywhere on the map, it's like, what are you supposed to do?
It's a big shot from Brokey.
Monesi takes out 2 of your players, 5 on 3, and now you can just be so confident. Hunter's got the bomb again. Rain and Rops down in secret. There's nothing to do but wait for Hunter to, or excuse me, Monesi to find you.
It feels like the CT side is so fluid from G2 right now. Push and pull, and Monesi, no scope. Style points from Monesi. He'll go back and finish it. Gets the job done. That's a 4K. He's up to 12 kills now. The real competition is between him and Nico for who's topping the charts on G2.
Another B execute. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, this is the God Flash. Nico's cocked it. A right click, a jump, and go. It's well timed, and look at the damage Monesi and Nico show. Monesi 3. You dare come to our domain? Get out of here, says Monesi. Quad kill in defense of B.
Crispy stuff. Shooting gallery for Monesi. Putting that aim on display. He can do it with everything. The AWP, the signature weapon. And we'll get it from his perspective. Just
plucks them out of the air.
Removing heads left, right, and center. Doesn't even have to see him. Well, that's both pistols for G2.
You know it's good when he's impressed.
Lock utility available. It is just the molly in the hands of Nico, who's going to get a duel towards mid, and he wins it. His first kill.
There's an opening for G2. Can they convert it here? Monessi, lovely onto Martinez. He's actually getting a bit hungry, a bit horny. Gets another onto Poisson, and look at DGT cowering, staring at the floor. Monessi puts him 6 feet under. Nothing here for Max. Multi-kill required. Nico converts the opening. And G2 are on the board.
Might look a little bit silly there because 9Z, they had smokes remaining, lots of them. And they didn't go for a set piece, but they knew they weren't against an AWP. So they just tried to contact out. So Monesi has just mauled them. That's all that happened right there. I said it's difficult to do this with a rifle, but he showed his proficiency at map number 1 on the AK, now showing on the A1S.
It's coffins and let the battle commence.
Mid lands right on top of multiple G2 players. Monesi with that first kill to the back of the site. Flames detected. Next on the follow-up kill, and it's all about Apex. But he only manages one. And G2 through to this B-bomb site, and they've done it in style. 4 players still up against the 2 of Vitality.
Mezzi going to investigate just a little bit, but this pistol round feels out of reach. Nice and simple from G2. Some spectacular kills. There's one back. Mezzi had a beautiful game yesterday in the semifinals. They would love that effort again here today. Looking for Monesi. Not going to be able to find it. Double kill for Flash, and it's 1-0.
And Monesi is going to be such an important play today for G2. When you've got a stand-in, when you've got Nexo hasn't had some of the best performances, you know, Monesi has been able to drag G2 through some of those early group stage games. Nico's arrived in the playoffs. If you have the best Opera in the server, you've got the best rifler in the server. At the back of the bomb site manages only 1 from the Deagle, and G2 do not have magic yet. But Hunter through the coffins. Oh, the smoke fades away. That could have been a kill, and in fact, it is collected. Hunter sentences Mezzi and Spinks to death, and Zaiwu now must clutch.
Oh, the fake plant, though. That's going to buy time for Monesi to get close. He's not going to be able to plant this bomb.
Oh my god, he has to change his position. He has to take cover in behind the fountain. Zaiwu with the intelligent play risks the opening towards the ruins. And he'll now drop back into second oranges. He'll play from the new box as Zaiwu begins to clutch. And it's that 1v1, that challenge for number 1 in the whole world. Zaiwu at the back of the new box against the Flash. The Prodigy versus the Chosen One. And Zaiwu does not budge. Monesi wraps in, and this Prodigy sets G2 on fire. They're trying to get rid of him, but Apex, he is unrelenting. Double kill, and he gets Vitality into the fight. This is a 2v2 that is winnable.
Especially with Zaiwu's off, bomb being planted, a little bit of spam. Zaiwu's off, bomb goes down. But now you've got the pressure of holding off one of the best players in the world. Mezzi's with him as well.
Well, G2 have got Monesi, and they've got him in the barbecue, in the pit. Zaiwu creeping up, getting ever closer to Monesi. Absolutely fantastic from Monesi. The lightning, the energy surge right through 2.
Well, there's the recipe. Nico gave you the first one with the quad kill. Monesi here puts a stop to Apex's tear and closes out the 2-on-2 retake. The star players delivering for G2 in the big moments.
Such quick headshots from Monesi, and this opens up yet another chance.
Hunter on the other side of the map, keeping track of any pushes in middle or at B. Monesi now stepping up. Oh, he's got a good timing. A really good timing.
Oh, shoulder peeking. Monesi gets close. That AK's got the first kill, and Flames couldn't stop it. Now they smoke off the fire. They go into the attack. Stewie, or rather Zaiwu, fast towards heaven to bring down Nexus. Stewie has to respond with that big old dig. And Monesi's right on top of Fountain. And the flood of G2 players now coming into this site. And when you've got an AK, you give it to Monesi.
Can't this guy do, Monesi? What situation does he struggle with? Trading his way through dark. Nico goes down, he gets the trade. He finds the opening kill at the start of the round. Stewie goes down next, he finds that trade. Clears out Zaiwu. He does a little bit of everything in this round.
They have got a kid. If you're Apex, you just have to accept the fact that Monesi is quick with his hands.
Stewie with the hold after the op shot from Monesi.
This is the no scope.
Oh,
What is that,
sure.
man? What is that? Stewie's like, yep, I like playing with this guy.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
And he's going to fight out space. Takes him out, goes up to the foot, but couldn't stop it. And now Monesi is up against ZywOo again. Monesi had the better of him in the Inferno, but a missed shot from ZywOo. And ZywOo runs back.
Oh.
Monesi goes to the vent and just gets down. He just gets away.
ZywOo's going to be hot on his heels, though. There's not a whole lot of time. Monesi, we know how good he is in clutches, how creative he can be. He's got low health.
A battle for the world's best again. Monesi hides in dark. ZywOo comfortable in the clutch. Monesi, was he spotted? Oh my god, Monesi! He is an icon in motion! This youngster doesn't care who's up against him! And that is a clutch that gives life to G2!
Since the very first time he stepped on an IEM stage, he has been delivering these moments and clutches for G2. And you just add another one to the resume.
And you talk G2. They are walking with destiny. The Intel Extreme Master Champions Dallas 2024. It's G2.
What a sight to take in from all different angles. Yes, it is true. It is G2 getting it done in Dallas in the most stylish fashion that they possibly could. That's G-Stu to you, Yanko.
Absolutely unbelievable, Trace. A dream run for G2, a dream run for Stewie, a way